For much of the last couple of weeks, we have heard passages from the Gospel of John. And as we draw John to a close today and tomorrow, I want to share with you chapter 20, verse 31, which says, "But these are written so that you may come to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that through believing you may have life in his name." In many ways, this verse feels like it should be the end of John's Gospel. As I'll share tomorrow, there's an additional passage, a final chapter, chapter 21, that feels almost more like an epilogue, like John remembered to share it later, because John 20:31 feels like the finale. It's like it's the climax, right? Why has John written all of these things? So that you may come to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that through believing you may have life in his name. And we hear two words that are prominent throughout John's gospel in that verse. One is believe or believing, which is also another way of saying trusting. And we hear the word life, which is used so many times from the beginning of John's Gospel, from the very prologue in chapter 1 to the very end. John is making the point that Jesus has come to give us joyful, abundant, eternal life, life that can be found in no one else and found nowhere else. But that life that's available in Jesus requires believing and trusting, obeying and following on our part. And it requires all of those things. If I trust you, I'm more likely to believe what you say. If I trust you and I believe what you say, I'm more likely to do it. I'm more likely to follow it and to be obedient. And remember, one of the things we heard Jesus say earlier in John's Gospel is that for those who hear his word and do it, who obey it, that Jesus and the Father will come and make their home with us. I know as we begin the month of June, many of us are bracing for an influx of visitors this summer, not just on the Cape, but in our homes and houses as well. And as we make room for family and friends and people we love, and we think about the energy and the life that that adds to our home, as we near the end of John's Gospel, I just encourage you to think about the life and love that are added to your home when Jesus and the Father make their home with you. I pray that you will trust and believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Anointed One, that he is the Son of God, and that through trusting and believing, through obeying and following him, you will have a quality of life that is found in no one and nowhere else.